Be on one of my web-based sessions, knew what the websites were, so you could do your own analysis and review. Then you were at PBR, and then you were here tonight. It's about time to make a decision, isn't it? See, if this, then this, if this, then this, if this, then this, you know? Now, sometimes, and John, you've experienced this, sometimes a person listens to the CD and they say, I want to enroll. When that happens, I don't say no. You have to go through the system. But if when they listen to the CD and they want to enroll, then what do? We still go right back to the process. And nobody ever, there never comes a time when somebody feels like I'm pushing them to make a decision. Because you know what? I've never yet one time succeeded in this business by pushing someone to make a decision. So, do I want you to enroll? Yes, if you want to enroll. When do I want you to enroll? When you want to enroll. Right? If you join me in this, I want you to join me with the idea that this can be a life-changing experience. And I want you to agree with me to get on board this process. Okay? So that's it. That's the way that our business works. And then, by the way, what happens after an ABB, an Agile Business Briefing? And this, by the way, I'm thrilled that you are all here, no matter what got you here. And I hope very much that you've had a lot of your questions answered. And for like Naomi specifically, who I'm not the deliverer of that product information. If you would send me an email, you can go right to that website. If you would send me an email, I will coordinate a call between you and one of the scientific advisory board people and get your most detailed or simplest questions answered. Or alternatively, I will send you the link where you can simply go to the website and that will get your questions answered. The key that I want you all to know is this. You need not have this decade, .8 of knowledge and experience. You need simply know how to be a tour guide. The question is, the answer is to be found on this training. The question is, the answer is on this CD. The question is, the answer is here. The risk that we have is that we feel the need to respond to it personally. When we respond to it personally, we're going backwards, because then we're teaching a person that they must have that same knowledge. Okay? I want to go one more step before we finish here. Agile has a remarkable group of leaders, but we are far too thin. And now I just want to throw a couple of ideas out there for you. Somebody is going to come along and become the critical, recognized leader in the African American community. And it will be an African American. Okay? I would love to be the gateway to that, but it will be an African American. Someone's going to do that. Why not one of you? You know, in our business right now, that's a huge market that we haven't touched. Someone's going to come along and be the leader of the Latino community in Florida, and there will be people like that in Texas and in Arizona and so on. It hasn't begun in the United States. We have some amazing leaders in Colombia. We have some amazing leaders in Mexico. You know what? We haven't yet broken that ground in the United States of America. Somebody's going to come along and become the leader in your community, whatever that community is. You know, is that community the Jewish community? Is it the Catholic community? Is it the Protestant community? You're all in community. Someone's going to become that leader in that community. And then, after one becomes that leader in that community, then I encourage you to get out of that community. You know, one of the things that I love so much about my business is that it's not just like me. You know? I mean, I love the relationships that I have with my Israeli and my American Jewish community, though that's not the culture that I'm part of. I love the relationships that I have with all of the different subsets. But I will just tell you, a pressing, huge critical need is for somebody to step up and be a leader in the African American community, for somebody to step up and be a leader in the Latino community. And there's a huge pressing need for somebody to step up and say, I'm one of those people who's going to do whatever it takes to become a significant leader in South Florida, recognizing that the payoffs are far, far, far greater than what you thought so far. If you're not an Agile team member yet, I invite you to join us. If you are an Agile team member, I'll tell you what I say at the end of every one of my sessions. I'm both grateful to you and for you. I appreciate everything you do. God bless you all. Have a great night. Thank you. You're on.
Oh, okay. You want, just a second. Oh, yeah.
Ahí viene a la derecha.